was ready for our meet, but
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
he
here.
left.
Se no non ti vedo.
Okay, so we are ready to start again, and so we are welcoming the Wallace High School. So welcome from Italy, from East Ciampini Boccardo. I'm Mrs. Lauria, and I'm giving a presentation about the project and our school. Will the students say hi from our library and multimedia lab?
Good morning.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, hello.
Hello. Okay,
Hello.
so I will be first. Okay, so we are pleased and honored to host you today. And now let me introduce our project and school to you. The name of the project is Touching the Sky, a shared educational journey. This project was born from a simple but powerful question. Do students living in different parts of the world look at the different skies, or do they look at the same one? Touching the Sky is an educational, scientific, and human journey that connects students and teachers from Italy, Afghanistan, and Scotland, using science as a common language and education as a bridge. We decided to begin this journey by looking upward. Our first shared experience will be an encounter with astronomy in collaboration with the Astronomical Observatory of the Aosta Valley, Italy's first starlight observatory. Together, we will explore constellations and stories connected to the stars, asking ourselves what sky is seen by a student in Novi Ligure, a student or teacher in Afghanistan, and a student in Stirling, Scotland. The constellations may change, but the sky is the same for everyone. Together, we will explore these constellations, and from there, the project moves from the sky we observe with our eyes to the Earth we observe from space. In March, students will take part in a seminar with Italian Space Agency focused on Earth observation through satellites. They will discover how space technologies help us understand climate, oceans, and the environment, and our planet, and how and why our planet is fragile and needs care. Seeing Earth from above helps students feel part of something larger than themselves. Another important step of our journey will be dedicated to communicating science, thanks to the availability of TWAS UNESCO, the World Academy of Sciences. Science is not only about the data and experiments, it is also about storytelling, responsibility, and making knowledge accessible. Learning how to communicate science means learning how to share ideas in a way that builds understanding rather than division. The path will continue with a seminar on space robotics made possible by Vitalis Alenia Space. Through this encounter, students will come into contact with real engineering, automated systems, and technologies used in space missions. It is an opportunity to connect school learning with real-world research and innovation. Alongside these moments, the technical heart of the project will be developed with the support of Involved Space, who will guide students from the theory to practice. Together, we will study atmospheric physics, high-altitude balloons, payload design, safety and launch procedures. This will prepare students for the central moment of the project, the launch of a stratospheric balloon. During the flight, the balloon will rise to the edge of the stratosphere, reaching the point where the blue of the Earth meets the black of the sky of space. It will collect scientific data and capture images of our planet's curvature. After the flight, the project will continue with data analysis and a final shared discussion, where students from Italy, Afghanistan, and Scotland will reflect together on the scientific results and the experience they lived. But Touching the Sky is not only about the technology, it is also about inclusion and voice. Students from lower grades will be invited to participate by creating short texts, poems, drawings, or reflections. Their work will be symbolically carried on board the mission. In this way, not only instruments and data will fly, but also ideas, hopes, and stories. Even the youngest students will be able to say, "My thoughts touch the sky." At its core, this project is a human journey. It aims to give a voice to students who often cannot be heard, to connect young people from different countries, cultures, and to show that diversity is not a barrier, but a source of growth. Through science, dialogue, and shared experiences, students learn that borders are human-made, while curiosity and knowledge belongs to everyone. Touching the Sky is not only a single event, it is a shared path where we choose to walk together, believing that education can still open horizons, build bridges, and offer hope. The sky is the same for everyone. What makes the difference is how we choose to look at it and who we choose to walk it with. And now, our school presentation. The Higher Secondary Education Institute Ciampini Boccardo was founded in our town of Ligure on September the 1st, 2010, from the aggregation of two schools with strong roots in the area. ITIS Ciampini and IPC Boccardo. Since its merger, the IIS has been constantly attended by more than 1,000 students spread across two locations, two different buildings. The new institution presents a significant typology of guidelines, both in the technical and professional courses, which propose in line with the education of the European Union and with legislation on compulsory education, different addresses. Our professional institute is specialized in services sector. The addresses are commercial services, food and wine services, and hotel hospitality. The technical institute specialized in the economic sector has addresses like administration, finance, marketing, and tourism. And then the Technical Institute in the technological sector has as addresses chemistry, material and biotechnology, electronics and electrical engineering, mechanics, mechatronics, and energy. We also offer evening courses for adults in the Technical Institute. Our institute take name from two important men who lived in the town, Giulio Ciampini, who was an astronomer and who had the contacts and worked with Halley and Cassini. And he was responsible, and he was in a scientific production, also with Isaac Newton, and responsible for many projects. Gerolamo Boccardo gives the name to the other institute, and he was a protagonist of Italian cultural panorama, and he was a great supporter of the importance of high-profile technical institution. And he held many public charges. After some history, some info about our present days, the current total amount of our students is 1,390. Our school time foresees 6 lessons a day from Monday to Friday with afternoon classes, mostly labs on Monday afternoon. Lessons start at 7:40 and finish at 13:10 with a 15 minutes break at 10:15, during which our students can stay in their classes or walk to other classes and spend the time with their friends. When the weather is good, that is not today, they can also stay in the open. In fact, our school has got a courtyard where students can spend their break, do physical education activities, and sometimes have lessons in spring and summer. There is also a big gymnasium and lots of labs for our technical and professional addresses. As a matter of fact, we provide a good training to our students, which give them chances to find a job or a good placement at university entry test. In each address, there are some common subjects such as Italian, maths, English, religious education, and PE. We improve our offer with afternoon classes in foreign languages, mechatronics, electronics. We are also registering a podcast, and then our students can also work with computer programming and many more. Now I'm leaving the word to some of our brilliant students who joined our project Generation STEM. Thanks for your attention. Ok, Rusconi. Greta. It's okay, you can go on, Mia. Everything is working, Mia. Go on, thank you. Thank you, Mia. Okay, thanks a lot. Manson, we have done so far, so if your students finally can start introducing themselves.
Yeah. Just to firstly to say thanks very much
Thanks
for
a
that.
lot for your attention.
I thought that was fantastic, and I can't imagine having to do that in a second language as well. So absolutely well done, brilliant to everyone.
Thank you.
Guys, do you want to share the screen? You can take it away. With your... Yeah, I'll help you. 2 wee seconds.
We'll just go a slide about swap on camera and then we'll go down. Yes,
Two wee seconds just to get the slides to open up on.
Yeah, just do slide about it. You'll see that. And we can make like engagement. Like,
Guys, do you want to just use the slides I've got? We can talk through it now. I don't think I'll be able to get it on in a minute.
Are you starting to like go introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Cameron. I'm 15 years old and I'm in 4th year of high school.
I'm Brana. I'm also 15 and I'm also in 4th year.
Hi, I'm Sophie and I'm also in 4th year at high school.
Hi, I'm Nora. I'm also in 4th year. So we're just going to talk a little bit about our school and the things that we do here. Cameron, you want to start?
Okay. Can't read that at all. Our school has absolutely spectacular facilities. It's in a historic environment surrounded by a medieval castle and a monument and a national monument. The facilities, including labs and sports fields, give pupils plenty of opportunities to succeed in various fields.
So we've got a lot of study spaces as well, which mainly the senior pupils use, because when you get into your last year of high school, you get study periods. So basically just free classes that you can use to sit around somewhere in the school and just revise or do any homework that you want to do.
We have low STEM classrooms, so we have some modular guides taking part in the painting suite. There's practical design and engineering rooms, there's biology laboratories, and there's fume cupboards in chemistry laboratories in the classrooms for experiments.
Oh, and we have lots of different like subjects we can do. Do you guys like want to say what subjects we're all doing this year?
I'm doing maths, English, business management, chemistry, physics. Oh, just a few. Right, I'm doing. I think you get a picture.
Yeah, I'm doing physics, computer science, business, maths, like a lot of like kind of mathsy science ones.
I'm doing biology, chemistry, physics, and maths, so just science.
I'm doing not biology. I'm doing chemistry, physics, and then music, and like some social sciences as well, which I really enjoy. We all do science here, obviously. Yeah, and then I also take Spanish, so I'm trying to learn another language. Yeah.
Great.
And then should we read what these are? Yeah. And I'll read like the other kind of subjects you could do. Also have art, business management, computer games development, design and engineering, English, maths, Gaelic, health and food technology, hospitality, modern languages, music technology, and PE, RMPS, biology, chemistry, or physics, or then geography, modern studies, and history. We've got like a lot of options, which is good. Yeah.
Right. What slide is next? So our school day is made up of 6 or 7 different 50-minute periods with an 45-minute lunch break at 1 o'clock and a 15-minute lunch break right now. Well, 10 minutes ago. Our school day starts at 9 o'clock. Then there's 10 minutes of tutor group where we get registered and hear what's going on for the day. And then finishes on Mondays and Tuesdays at 4 o'clock and the rest of the week at 3 o'clock, I think. I hope. I think.
You hope.
So there's a lot of extracurriculars that we can do here. So we've got a lot of like lunchtime clubs, like debating and beekeeping. And then there's also after school clubs that are mainly sports ones like volleyball. But our school also has this thing called School of Sport, and there's 5 of them. So there's football, rugby, dance, swimming, and basketball. So then you can only do those though if you're in your first, second, or third year. But you get some periods out during the week to go and do those sports and compete for your school.
Here's some clubs the school offers: orchestra, vocal group, band club, board game design, performance dance team, fashion club, basketball, netball, cheerleading, gymnastics, football, and like rugby and that.
Yeah. So it's really cool, like, because it's like a lot of different options. I also think it's like it's hearing that your school starts like a lot earlier than ours. I feel like that's obviously different because ours starts at, I think I got up at 8 o'clock. You guys had already been in school, so it's like it's cool that people start every time. So anyway, we've got some. I don't know if you'll see. We've got some pictures. I don't think you see them.
Okay.
But,
Sorry to interrupt you, but we can see only the 3 of you. Can you just move the camera on your left so I can see the 4 of you? Sorry, because we can see. Oh, thanks a lot.
I don't know if you can see them well.
Okay, thank you. And we couldn't see you as well, so I was sorry because I couldn't see you. Thanks a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Now I can. We can.
Oh, you can see. Okay.
Yeah.
So put it here. Oh,
No,
No,
no.
we'll just talk.
Okay.
No, just talk because we couldn't see you. That's it.
That's good.
That's supposed to. We have a language faculty which teaches all junior pupils Spanish and French, which pupils can select throughout school to National 5 higher and advanced higher courses, which prepares them for university. However, you can also drop those past S3.
We also have a home economics corridor where we get to do like lots of baking and cooking. So then when you're in your first and second year, you need to take those a couple of periods a week and you get to make lots of different kinds of food. And it's really good because it teaches you all about hygiene and kind of, you know, how to not get like food related diseases and nutrition and how to eat healthy and keep healthy. And it's really handy for going through your life.
We have a baking club, and baking clubs allow students who enjoy baking and cooking to have time in school or where they can learn and improve on their baking and cooking skills. It's an amazing opportunity as it allows people to pursue their passion, but while also getting taught new skills in a controlled environment.
And our school also is lead for mental health, so we have quite a lot of like mental health programs and things that like to help students keep good mental health. And we also, I don't know, we should have probably mentioned at the start. Champions? Yeah, we mental health champions as well. And also, like, more students at our school, we also wear uniform as well. I don't know what you guys do. But, like, I'm wearing my tie under here, and our tie has like the wool. Is that wool? Is it the wool smudge? No, it's the wool.
It's a large double.
It's not the wool smudge. I thought I had a picture of the monument on it, but it doesn't. But yeah, we have our special logo, like Cameron's blazer, like our crest.
Oh, so, great! Yes. Yes, the one, the logo of the school, of your school.
Yeah.
Great. We love it.
Do you guys have like a school logo or anything?
We do. They have, for example, as you can see, they are not wearing a uniform. But for example, we have some merchandising they can wear, such as hoodies, t-shirts, and sweatshirts. Each year there is a sort of competition, and the students who are good at drawing or are particularly creative enter the competition, and then the other ones can, let's say, decide which is the better one, and each year they change. So each year, I'm sorry, today I'm not wearing it, but next time I will.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. That's a good idea. That's all our kind of like champions. Yeah, talk about maybe our favorite subjects or what we study.
Well, we've also got, as well as the mental health champions, like maths champions and languages champions. So kind of like senior pupils that are really, really passionate about that subject get to kind of help other pupils with it as well.
Yep. Building passion.
Yeah. And then we all study like different things. We could all maybe share something that we study and why we enjoy studying it. Cameron, want to go first?
Right. Okay. Well, I study business management because I like business, and it's also very easy A. So big fan of that.
Okay, great. For example, there's a big difference because for you there are just a few subjects which are compulsory, and then you are free to choose. Here in Italy, it is different because when we choose an address, for example, biotechnology, there is already a pre-scheduled list of subjects. You cannot mix. So, for example, you said you like baking, he likes economics, but studying biology, you cannot mix up. And we don't like it because, for example, some people are just good in some subjects, but not at others which are included. And so they struggle to find a balance in their, let's say, in their grades, in the marks they get.
Yeah, that sounds difficult actually. Yeah. That's like definitely an advantage of having more options. Like, for example, I do music and then I do like physics and chemistry, and they don't always like really go together. There's not very many skills that I can apply in both. But that's what I quite like, because I think when you do a more options, you kind of learn. Sometimes it gives you more.
Yes, so if you are both, let's say, inclined to STEMs, but also creative, you can cultivate both areas. In Italy, no. If you want, for example, to study music, which is not included in high school, music, unfortunately, no. Art, for example, in our institutes, in the professional and technical, there is just art for tourism, which you can foresee it's important for their future career. But for example, there isn't music in any addresses, unfortunately. And there is no baking, as you said, no, there is lots of sport, but not in, we cannot match different attitudes.
Yeah. It's interesting how different schools like different subjects, I guess, what works for everyone. Yeah.
So one of my favorite subjects is physics, and also probably maths, because I really like all the problem solving, and I've just always really liked maths. So yeah, I just really like applying it, and I especially love space. So then I really enjoyed doing a space topic that we did in physics.
Oh,
and I just
thanks a lot. We appreciate.
My favorite subjects are biology and chemistry and maths, because for biology and chemistry I really like learning about everything, knowledge and that. For maths I like problem solving and working out all the equations.
That's really good. I would probably say I enjoy maybe like English and like chemistry and history, that sort of thing. And chemistry is definitely my favorite science, because it's one like I think I find it really interesting to learn about. So I feel like it makes it easier to study because I'm naturally interested in information. I think, yeah, so I'm a bit different. I know that, I think I don't enjoy physics as much. I find it very difficult.
Most of our students don't, unfortunately, I know. And we have also some questions for you, for some of my students in the second class of biotechnology, who, like you, or most of you, study biology and chemistry. My students in the second class, are you ready for your questions to our students in Scotland? Okay, thanks for a microphone. We can see you just from far. If you could, if someone can zoom the camera, can you zoom the camera so we can see the students better? Tommaso, you can start when you are ready. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have big championships once a year, but we've got a lot of football games. There's always like a couple of football games a month, and we go to other schools and play them, and then other schools come here and we play them, and then you kind of just, when you win the games, you go up the ranks and play more and more games. So we've got like a different football team for almost every single year. So football's really big here.
Okay, so like in Italy, also football is one of the most, let's say, practice sports. Okay, and now whose turn is it? Matteo? Okay, you can go.
So we have, it depends what day it is, on Monday and Tuesday. The junior pupils, they have 3 classes in the afternoon after lunch, and it kind of just depends. Like I think everybody has different classes they do, but for the senior pupils, we always have 2 classes after lunch, and then sometimes after those classes, you can go to like supported study, which is basically like if you're struggling or you want extra help with the subject, you can choose to go to like an extra class after your class that you have to go to. So that's normally, or clubs. Normally we get, I'd say like home from school, maybe like 4 or 3. and then 5 if you're staying for like an extra class on a long day. But we have long days and short days as well. So on Monday, Tuesday, our school finishes at 4 o'clock, and then today and then Thursday and Friday it'll finish at 3 o'clock.
And in the afternoon, what do you, let's say, on in general, what do you do? When you go home, you still have homework to do and study.
Yeah, we get quite,
Yeah, everyone, it was a chorus. Yeah.
we do get quite a lot of homework, or we'll study for tests and stuff. But I think a lot of us do like kind of extracurriculars,
Yeah.
or kind of fitness stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a lot. We have our exams soon as well, so there's a lot of homework and studying we have to do.
A lot going on. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Next, who is next among my students?
Well, the juniors at the end of the year, they all have, every single person in the year goes on a fun school trip. And then there's also various other school trips to things. I'd say they're not that common. Like there's
sorry.
there's typically one every month, but they only take like 10 people. So most of the year, each person typically only goes on 1 or 2 school trips a year, and they're typically for the after.
Me and Sophie went to Spain on a school trip last year.
Last
those
no,
school
this-
trips.
yeah, last year.
Yeah, last year. And it was really fun. And my friend's little brother just went on a skiing trip as well, but he broke his leg. So
Oh, sorry about that.
yeah, I think he had a good time. He had a good time before he broke his leg. So that's yeah.
Unfortunately, accidents during school trips are, let's say, sometimes once at least any school trip happens of a different degree. They also go abroad. We went, for example, to France. We went also, yes, to different countries. We went to Spain, Barcelona. This year we are going to Prague, to the Czech Republic. And when you say you go once a month, they are, let's say, with a deductive purpose, your school trip. You said, for example, just 10 students. You go in your area, you go around the country.
yeah, we've kind of got trips everywhere, but a lot of the trips are for students in like specific subjects.
Yes.
So there's like a history trip that's to go to World War II Memorial, World War I Memorial, but that's kind of more for just history students. And then there's like a biology trip, on dance trips. If you do certain school sports, like the dance pupils, they got to go to New York.
Oh, great! So you can go also farther when we do.
Yeah, a lot of them are really, really expensive though. So
Yes, also, but same here. Also, our students go on small trips. For example, for biology, they carry out analysis, biology and chemistry. They carry out analysis of water, of air, of soil. And then, as you, for example, we go to small shows. We have been just to a theater to watch a modern and fun version of Romeo and Juliet by Shakespeare. And then, yes, some history trips, yes, geography. So that is common. So we are quite, let's say, similar. Then another question from our students. We can hear you, Alessandro, go on. Okay, thank you.
On the weekends, I normally go curling in the winter and play some water polo, play some games, play Minecraft, do some studying, get those A's. Just anything really.
Yeah, I see my friends quite a lot, and I do quite a lot of running. So I do quite a bit of that on the weekends, and yeah, do a lot of studying as well.
Yeah, so much studying.
I go shopping with my friends, and
Yes.
I also do dance on the weekends. I do ballet, and then yeah, I just do studying as well.
Yeah, I pretty much do the same. I go shopping, like
Yeah.
we go shopping. We went
Shopping.
shopping last week.
Last
and,
week.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much do shopping or like study. It's quite boring, but yeah.
You need some extra time to relax, to chill out. You're right. For our students, the same. Okay, they do almost the same things you do. So they practice some sports, they play computer games, and your mate said, and so quite similar. Next, who is next among the students? Okay, no problem. If you can, yes. Thank you. So we can see you. We see you from far, but anyway, we can see you.
It's like always raining.
Always raining.
Always raining.
It's
It's not raining.
it was
right now.
raining. It was raining this morning. And now
I also.
it's kind of just like gray skies. It'll probably rain again later because it rains. It rains almost every day at this time of year. I think.
Yeah, even in the summer, sometimes
Even in the
it rains
summer it
quite a
rains
lot.
so bad.
Sorry about that. Here today, yes, it's now it has stopped. It was snowing. Does it snow there too?
Not really.
No? Ah, okay.
We got some snow like
It's
a
been
little
known to
while
snow.
ago.
We got like one day. We got snow this
one day.
winter.
My brother went sledging, but there wasn't very much snow. But my little brother
I got
went
snow.
sledging.
And in summer it rains, you said. And what is the average temperature in summer? Here it is sometimes more than 30 degrees Celsius, also 40 degrees, very hot.
I wish it was that hot.
20,
here.
Yeah, I think in summer the highest we ever get is like 25 to late 20s.
If it gets to 25, then everyone will go to the beach.
Yeah.
Like that's like really hot.
Go
for
swim
us.
in the river.
We like there's a river near us, so if it gets like hot in the summer, we'll often like we'll go swim in the river and stuff. Because that's like it's the hottest it gets really. So we take what we can get.
Okay, so you can enjoy the summer as well. Okay. And I think is there anyone left among my students with questions? Two left. Okay. Do not speak Italian, they cannot understand you. Can you speak English? Thanks. He's asking for the translation. No way. Where are my students? Be careful. Mm.
We're not really allowed phones at school, but we're allowed to have them. Sometimes, it depends. Sometimes people go on their phones in the tutor group in the first 10 minutes. But some teachers are more strict than others and tell you to put your phone away. Like I got told to put my phone away this morning. It's like or they're pretty strict about phones, but we are allowed to have them.
Yeah,
at
we're allowed
school.
to have them and carry them about. We're just not allowed to be on them during class.
Or in the corridor. They don't like when we go look at our phone when we're walking to class either.
Can you use them during the break, for example?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, so you are allowed. Okay. It's more or less like here. This year, it's the first year that they have not been allowed to use them at school, even if they carry, anyway they carry, and in case in urgency they use. And your daily life?
Yeah, I think we all use them quite a lot
Yeah, I'd say we
on
all
a daily basis.
Yeah, quite like dependent on our phones.
Yeah,
but
we use them a lot to text. We
Yeah.
call it texting.
Okay.
and listen
Do
to
you use the social media as well? Which is the social media you prefer?
Probably like Snapchat or Instagram is quite good.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you tend to take pictures? Do you do some storytelling about your daily life with stories?
Sometimes we were at a like a party last week and we had like my friend has a digital camera and we were
Okay, so you were also on Instagram with your experience.
that was so just like that.
Okay, okay. And I think there is is there any question left? No, I think we are done. One, Mia? Okay, thank you, Mia. Yes, please go.
I mean, I think they're actually pretty
I like that.
comfortable.
I like my
I
uniform.
do not like
I think it's
uniforms.
comfortable.
I think what's wrong with uniforms? Because like white shirt and then like you can wear a jumper or a cardigan and skirts, but I feel like sometimes it's too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter because it's not really made for any specific weather and we don't have a different uniform for summer and winter. We just have the same one all year. So some reason in the summer it's really hot because you wear a white shirt like every single day.
Yeah, so then
So
then when it's winter we'll get really cold because it's like
I'm
a
fine.
really
yeah,
I
it's
don't-
like a
Far from
really good
camera,
uniform
far
for
I'm
the,
fine.
for the
Just wear a
girls.
blazer. In the summer, just roll up your sleeves,
Oh,
and then in the
also-
winter,
yeah.
roll down your sleeves. It's not a problem.
Okay, so you are good with it because for us
Like-
it's
I-
weird.
So you could wear trousers.
And also, we also have Cameron's the only one wearing it, but we're all meant to wear those blazers, which are like a jacket.
Yeah. But I do think it's good because it means that like you don't need to be stressed like the night before
Yeah.
about what you're gonna wear. You can just get up and like you know what you're gonna put on. So-
Yeah.
And you can decide. So if you're wearing you have a jacket or wearing the jumper, it's the same, no problem.
Yeah. As
Yeah,
long as
okay.
as long as it's like black, the top
Yeah, as long
thing,
as it's all black, it's
and it doesn't have a logo on it, then we're allowed to wear it pretty much. And not hoodies as well. We're not allowed to wear them.
yeah.
We have, let's say, some code for the clothes, some wearing code. For example, usually girls have to have their belly. Yes, for you maybe it is too much, but in in some schools they have their bellies bare. In some schools, which for you may seem awkward. And so, for example, yes, at school they're not required, for example, to have their bellies bare, or for example, to wear, let's say, skirts which are too short. And for example, in summer or during exams, especially boys are not allowed to wear shorts, for example, but long trousers. But we haven't got any particular, let's say, must. And I think my students, me, are you okay with the questions? Okay. And have you any questions for our students?
Yeah.
Okay. Mia, so now it's your turn to reply. Not only yours, but yes, I know that there is a group of you that can answer. Okay, go on with your questions. Thanks.
Start. Since your school day finishes a lot like earlier than ours, like at 1, what do you like? Do you normally like meet up with your friends after school, or like do you have lunch at school or at home?
Mia, can I ask you for a favor, Mia? Can you sit in the front so they can see you better? Because we can see you, but from far. And if they can zoom, because unfortunately they cannot see you. If someone can zoom the camera, can change the set. Usually I am with them and I'm stressing them in the same room. I am not in the same room, so I'm giving directions. Usually I'm the director. So if I can see you better. Oh, okay, a little better, not much. Ah, okay. Ah, okay.
After school, we usually have homework, but if we haven't, I usually hang out with my friends and we go to the park or we go shopping. Yeah, like we have it's kind of near from Novi. We have just to take the bus and we go to Serravalle. There is a city near Novi where there's, I think, the largest mall in northern Italy, I think. And so, nothing, I think we just go there and shopping together.
Mia, they wanted also to know if you have lunch together, for example, they said. Do you have lunch together with your mates?
Yeah, we can have lunch together or in Novi or in Serravalle, as I said, because there is the food square near the mall. And so we can have, I don't know, like pizza, sushi, or maybe McDonald's, Burger King, everything we want.
But we don't have any canteen at school, so they cannot. When they
No,
have
in school
afternoon
we don't.
classes, we are not supplied. We are not. We haven't got a canteen yet. We're working on it. In fact, the city hall is going to make some renovation to a small building which is opposite our school, and we will be allowed to use it also. It will be used by all the citizens, but on Monday, during the break, lunch break, we will be allowed to use it. Because especially in winter, it is a problem. Most of our students come from not only Novi, but like Mia and like some of the other students you have heard, they come from small villages in the area. And some also have a long way, more than 1 hour by train. So you can see that it is, you can understand it's a problem. You have a canteen, haven't you?
Yeah. We also, it's fun. We also have like a coffee thing. So like
Okay.
me, Sophia and Brana, we get to, next class, we get to, instead of going to our PE class, we get to make coffees. So yeah.
So you are also free to skip, let's say, sometimes a class and go to the, okay, that is a good opportunity, let's say. So you are quite free. They are not free, for example, they cannot have, let's say, they cannot chill out in between. They can just chill out during the break. So let's say
we
that
can
it is,
skip,
the organization is stricter here.
Yeah, we can skip the first hour or maybe the second hour, but the third hour we cannot go to school because I think we're not allowed. I don't know how it works. But we just can skip the first and the second hour. And sometimes we just, I don't know, like have breakfast together, but nothing special, you know?
But you need to justify that.
Yeah.
They need a written, if we are 18 or 19, like Mia, she can, let's say, write her own justification. But if you skip lessons, you can't. And are you allowed to school if you are later than one class?
I think like we have this 10 minutes in the morning.
Yeah.
And like we're sometimes late to that, but that's like less, if you're less than 10 minutes late, it's not really a big deal because you're not in a class, you're just like registering. But
I see.
Yeah, and then a lot of the pupils get buses in. So then a lot of the time the buses are running late. So then obviously the students can't help that. So it's not really too big of a deal if you're late to that first 10 minutes. But then after
But
that,
not for personal reason, for example, for family reason and so on, you cannot, you are not allowed later.
no, I think if you, like your parent phones into the office and says like, there's a certain reason, you won't get in trouble. If you like are not going to classes, and I don't actually know what happens.
if you're late
I think
quite
it's
a lot, then it's, yeah, if you're late quite a lot and you can get pulled back from doing anything like trips or like going to any of the kind of like events kind of things we do, like Christmas, like we had a Christmas dance, so if you had like really bad attendance and you weren't allowed to go to Christmas dance.
Okay, I see.
And they
Okay,
also
thank you.
they have like a red slip. Because one time when I was younger, they told me I was gonna go on the red slip because I was always late to the morning. And it's like if you're late too many times, you have that, and you have to carry it around. You have to get all your teachers to sign it, saying that you're on time.
It's like the slip of shame.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing to go up in front of the class.
And what happens if you, for example, you're often late, like you said, you had this problem? Do you get extra homework?
We don't get extra homework. Shouted that.
Yeah, I think you get shouted at, and sometimes your parents can get like called home or emailed home, and then you'll get told off by them as well.
And
So
yeah, and also at the end of the year, I'm pretty sure you get told how many lates you have. So last time I got in trouble from my mom because I had 15 lates. So.
Yes, the same here. Does it affect also your final assessment, your grades, being late?
Oh, if we late to that, I don't think we're allowed in.
well,
Like,
you just don't get the qualification if you're late to an exam.
Okay. So it's just in terms of behavior, let's say, not in marks.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, because we just had our prelims, like our practice exams, and I was nearly late to the English one, but I made it in time, so I still got to do it. But I was, yeah, it's always like stressful when you're trying to run to wherever it's meant to be.
Okay. Mia, have you got any other questions, curiosity?
No, I'm okay. Do you have any? No, we're okay.
Okay, Mr. Campisi, where is Mr. Campisi to say hi, hello?
He's here, he's coming.
He's coming, because we haven't seen any of him so far. Corrado, they said there was a technical issue with the audio. With the
Yes,
streaming.
we have more problems, but we resolved the audio problems.
And so now they can hear. They couldn't hear in the streaming, the first part.
Yes, in the channel, in YouTube channel, the streaming is perfect now.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Now, now.
No. Thank you for your time for this event, and if you have a question, any question. No.
Also in the future, if anything comes to your
Yes.
mind, you can email us. And will be you the same students also in the future meetings, also online meetings?
I don't know. Are we
Okay.
Actually, oh, I think. I think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so.
Okay, thank you. So you're not leaving after hearing. Thanks. You're not abandoning us. Thanks a lot, because as you heard, there are it's a sort of path. So there are future meetings, and we hope you can join them accordingly to your exam schedule.
Yes, we would love to do that. Yes.
Mr. Campisi?
The next event we have students for Learn Afghan.
Okay, yes, we have first an online meeting just with some of your teachers, and with an organization which is named Learn Afghan. They help especially female students to have access to education, which is a big issue. And so one of the next will be that, okay? So we are meeting you, but we are also meeting some students. They often study just online because it's dangerous. They cannot reach the school. They can do in person sometimes, they said. But anyway, so let's say that the triangle between Italy, Afghanistan, and Scotland will become a reality in our next meeting, which will be preceded by a meeting when we can agree everything with your teachers. And so far, we want to give you a huge thank you for dedicating us your time, for being so kind and so nice to us. I am really happy because I saw that you were quite relaxed, that you felt at ease. At the beginning, not so well, but then little by little, and so we are really happy that we could stay together in a relaxed and a chill way, even if this is called school.
Yeah. No, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. And so Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks to all of your teachers who allowed you also to be with us. And see you next time.
See you next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye from Italy and from our students. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Filippa, good morning.
Hi.
How are you? Hi, how are you? We were great. It was,
Yeah, they're brilliant, aren't they?
they are. They're also very nice and very fun mates.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything. So let's keep in touch for next meeting. Corrado is letting you know when we can have next meeting, and so we can agree a possible meeting with Learn Afghan.
Amazing. It sounds brilliant.
And so far, thank you. A huge thank you and hugs from Italy.
From here too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, let's go.